President Emerson Mnangagwa today led the nation in celebrating the 45th Zimbabwe Defence Forces Day at Rufaro Stadium in Harare, extolling the military for its steadfast role in defending the country's independence, sovereignty and territorial integrity. The president saluted the founding members of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces and urged the current generation of officers to draw inspiration from the sacrifices of the liberation struggle. Iben Mabunda was following proceedings for us from Rufaro Stadium, and he filed this report.
Now thousands gathered here at Rufaro Stadium to celebrate the 45th Defence Forces Day, a celebration of fortitude and sacrifice by the country's military forces, elements that have framed the country's defence forces over the past near half a century. With Rufaro Stadium full of life and in full voice, President Mnangagwa took his place at the saluting days, leading the nation in honoring the courage and dedication of the defense forces. Flanked by the commander of the defense forces, the president inspected the parade with the troops standing at attention in precise formation, a display of military readiness and loyalty. The Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces leading from the front in honoring the nation's fortress. In his address, President Mnangagwa paid tribute to the military men and women who dedicated their lives to serving Zimbabwe unconditionally.
On this occasion, we salute and celebrate the Zimbabwe Defence Forces for their commendable work of safeguarding and protecting the independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of our great motherland, Zimbabwe.
President Mnangagwa commended the troops for their professionalism and urged them to remain steadfast in defending Zimbabwe. The president saluted men and women who have served in the Zimbabwe Defence Forces since its formation in 1980, following the integration of the Zimbabwe African National Liberation Army ZANLA and the Zimbabwe People's Revolutionary Army ZIPRA. He encouraged the current generation of officers to draw inspiration from the sacrifices of the liberation struggle.
As we look into the future, you, the officers, men and women who now constitute the Zimbabwe Defence Forces, must never forget that journey to independence.
The 45th anniversary was also a moment of reflection, honoring past sacrifices while reaffirming commitment to future security.
All of us have a role to play in building our motherland, Zimbabwe, including the defense forces and members of the security sector as a whole. It is exemplary that our defense forces continues to undertake social responsibility projects, which are having a national impact on our people.
Minister of Defense Opam Chinguri Kashiri spoke of strategic reforms aimed at further strengthening the defense forces and enhancing public confidence.
On the diplomatic front, Your Excellency, we are continuing to strengthen cooperation with friendly countries in areas of mutual interest, while at the same time collaborating with various outlets of institutions in promoting international peace and security.
As the sun sets on Zimbabwe's 45th Defence Forces celebrations, the message is crystal clear. The military of Zimbabwe will remain a pillar of fortitude, unity and national pride. From Rufaro Stadium in Zimbabwe's capital Harare, Iben Mabunda, ZTN5.